दोन मिनिट एक
Good evening, media, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Goa Agriculture Department Horticulture section, and this is I welcome you for yet another Goiche Fest by Goicho Festakar Marius Fernandez. This is his 70th fest. गोयचे ट्रेडिशन्स, गोयची हेरिटेज, गोयचे फूड्स आणि गोंयकारपण हे सगळे सांबाळपाक आनी फुडें व्हरपाक मारियस ही फेस्तां करता. हातूंत हे सगळे विशय येतात. तशेंच आज एक नवीन विशय येता आनी तो म्हळ्यार आमची फूड्स, गोयची परंपरीक फूड्स. तातूंत मिलेट्स हो एक नाशणे आनी बाकीचे मिलेट्स हो एक विशय खूब म्हत्वाचो. आनी हे नदरेन एक फेस्त फुडल्या आयताराक येता त्या आयताराक म्हापशा जाता, नाशण्याचें फेस्त. हे फेस्ताची म्हायती दिवपाक आमी हांगा तुमचे मुखार आयिल्ले आसात. तुमी म्हाका वळखतातूच, प्रकाश कामत, जर्नलिस्ट, आनी हांव आतां डिसेबिलिटीचें काम करता. म्हज्या वांगडा हांगा म्हाजे दावे सायडीन आसात गोवा एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंटाचे बाब नील आफोस, डायरेक्टर. म्हज्या उजवे सायडीन आसात बाब किशोर भावे, प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर, आत्मा. मागीर आफोस बाबाच्या दावे सायडीन आसात गोंयचे फेस्तकार मारियस फर्नांडीस आनी तांच्या सायडीन आसा डॉक्टर ट्वेन गोम्स. ही क्रिएटर्स दोगांय फेस्ताचे. आतां हे फेस्ताचे विशयाक सुरवात करतना हांव डायरेक्टरा लागीं मागता तांणी हो विशय इंट्रोड्यूस करचो.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal. As we all know, United Nations has declared year 2023 as the International Year of Millets, and Government of India is celebrating this International Year of Millets 2023 to make it a people's movement to enhancing the reach of India's millet and value-added products in the global market, to make our country, our India, as a global hub for millets. Our Department of Agriculture, in association with all other departments in the state of Goa, is taking various initiatives to boost the productivity of millets, and also to provide access to India market, to Goan market, to India market, and a global market for millets and various value-added products of the millets. भारतात खूप तरांचे मिलेट्स असतात. डिफरंट टाइप ऑफ मिलेट्स आर देयर, जसे ज्वार, बाजरा, रागी, प्रोसो मिलेट, फॉक्सटेल मिलेट, बार्नयार्ड मिलेट, कोडो मिलेट, वेरियस टाइप ऑफ मिलेट्स आसात. पूण आमच्या गोंयांत नाचणी व रागी व फिंगर मिलेट हीच चड प्रमाणात रोयतात. आनी तशेंच वरी व कोर्सो मिलेट हिवूय खुबशे लोक रोयतात. आमची सर्वे केल्या तशी आमच्या गोंयांत सद्याक ओन्ली 20 हेक्टर 20 हेक्टर नाचण्याची कला जमीन आसा, आनी सुमारे 250 शेतकार हे नाचणे सद्याक तरी तिगोवन दवरल्यात. पयलीं आसली, आतां खूब ती देंवपाक लागल्या. आमचे एफर्ट्स, आमचे प्रयत्न जावन आसात टू रीच आउट टू द मॅक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ फार्मर्स, चडांत चड शेतकाराच्या दारा मेरेन पावूंक, तांकां कन्विन्स करूंक की ही नाचण्याची लागवड करपाक, जाका लागून नाचण्याची कला आशिल्ली जागो, एरिया आसा ती वाडटली. आनी तशेंच आमचो आनीक एक हेतू हा इंटरनॅशनल मिलेटांतलो, टू क्रिएट डिमांड क्रिएट करपाक नाचण्याक, बाय क्रिएटिंग अवेरनेस, सामान्य लोकां मदें एक जाणविकाय तयार करपाक, जे मिलेट्स, नाचण्यान जे सगळे मिलेट्स आसात तांचो वापर आमच्या डेली जिवितांत, आमच्या डेली जेवणात कितलो म्हत्वाचो तो, हे आमचे ह्या कार्यक्रमांतल्यान आमी लोकांमध्ये एक जाणविकाय तयार करता होई आमचो एक हेतू आसा. हे वरोस नाचण्याचे इंटरनॅशनल इयर ऑफ मिलेट जाहीर केल्ल्यान आयचो थीम जो आसा आमी सिलेक्ट केला ह्या फेस्ताचो तो जावन आसा नाचण्याचे फेस्त. The fest aims to meet two objectives. One is to increase the area under cultivation, and another is to create more demand for millets so that the farmers get a better premium price. This festival is curated by our most loved Festakar Maurice Fernandez and Dr. Ornelas, and they will be giving you more details what the program would be. Now,
thank you. 1 minute. Before that, I will request Kishore Bhave, Project Director Atma, to talk about this fest. And let me also introduce to you a person who is directly in charge in Mapusa, and person who is fully involved in this fest is Sampati Dhargalkar. She is Zonal Agricultural Officer from Bangladesh. She has been with Mr. Kishore Bhave. They have been working day and night to make this festival a success. Thank you. I will request Mr. Kishore Bhave to say a few.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Kama. On Sunday, 12th March, we have to, as Director Neville Sir has rightly said, that this is a International Year of Millets 2023. So during this time, earlier it was a tradition that we were growing millets. It was a part of our life. However, due to change in our lifestyles, change in the period, we have changed ourselves, and growing of millets is coming down and down. So to create awareness, we have to do two things. One is make the consumers aware of the nutritional aspects of all the millets, and second one, due to which there will be more demand for the millets, due to which more growers should grow millets. So this equilibrium can be well planned, and for this, to motivate this type of fest, which is named as Nashnyache Fest at Mapusa on Sunday, 12th March, right in Dular farm. Under the leadership of Sampati Dhargalkar, we are doing, and of course our guide director Sir Neville Sir is there, and under his guidance we are organizing this Nashnyache Fest, and curators are Mr. Marius and Dr. Gwen Gomes. Yes, and that will be a good event to promote the millets. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishore Bhave. मारियस बाबाचे फेस्तां सगळे कडेन गोंयभर गाजतात, आणि आता तर एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट ह्योय तांच्या बरोबर आयला. मारियस बाबाक रिक्वेस्ट करता फेस्ता विशीं तांणी सांगचें.
Thank you very much, Prakash Bab. I would like to thank the Director of Agriculture, Sir Neville Afonso, our helpers. She's been tremendously helping us, and her staff in Mapusa, Sir Sampati Dhargalkar, and Sir, today I'm met you for the first time, Mr. Bhave. It's going to be a historic day in Mapusa, because this is the first. We've had 70 festivals so far, and Mapusa's never had any. So the first ever, perhaps the first ever millet festival anywhere in the world. I mean, we have to be serious, because we are the biggest producer of millets in the world, India, and probably some countries near us. So it'd be, it'd be amazing if any other country in the world has had a festival, especially for millets. And every Goan, probably Indian, from their childhood, the parents always gave us millets, Nashnyache. And when we were young, it was one of the things that we didn't want to have. The recipe, I don't know what it was, but the moment they said Nashnyache, we aren't Kattale, we don't want Nashnyache. But things have changed. I've come recently from Europe, and ragi, millet is a superfood in Europe at the moment. It's so expensive to buy. And it's a proud moment, the government of Karnataka, I think, and their proposal, and the government of India proposed to have the millet the crop of the year. It's an international crop, and it's our duty really as Indians to make sure the farmer of India is brought into the mainstream, and especially this farmer who are, those probably the poorest of all the farmers. The people who are doing basmati now have become rich. The rice farmers are rich. We need to bring the millet farmers with us. So what is happening on Sunday? The location is beautiful. People who have not been there, please come. It's a magnificent location. It's the agriculture farm in Mapusa. It's green. Mapusa is not green, but this place is green. There's it's going to be an inclusive fest, so everybody can come attend. So we'll be starting with all our usual stuff. We will have music, theater, dance, songs, talks. But as everybody else who's been to our festivals knows, our festivals are a bit of activism. It is not only dancing and singing and music. We use our festival as a vehicle to showcase our message. And the message is that the millet has to come in the mainstream. So we start on time, as everybody who turns up at our festivals is a chief guest, everybody. So we start exactly at 11 o'clock. And one good thing with the organizers of the festival, we managed to get a few schools to be part of this event. So one of the schools is Chubby Cheeks. We'll be starting the festival for us, followed by skits. There'll be one or two skits. So St. Peter's, which is a school in Mapusa, they'll be involved with a skit, and everything is to do with millets. One item that should be interesting and we all are looking forward to will be something called Volcano Gozali. So if you are going, you know what a volcano is, and you know what a gozali is, gozali. So who better than to have our own director, Sir Neville Alfonso, to be basically Gozali Kotoba with who other than Miguel Braganza. So Miguel lives next door, opposite. He'll pop in to have a word with Sir Neville. After that, we have some amazing recipes. Nashnyache. We need to basically tell the future generation what our recipes are, and one of them is tizan. So we're going to have a chef from the Taj who will be coming, and he'll be doing a live demonstration, how to actually make tizan. After that, probably the highlights. If anybody has been to the carnival this year, you'll have seen the officers from the agriculture department shaking their leg. So, they will be performing a dance as well at the festival, followed by St. Anthony's High School, which is a famous school in Guinea. They will be doing some event. So we're having three short talks. Another Balkacho Ghazali will be with the farmer. I think your name, Suraj Nanji, he's a farmer of yours. He'll be coming. We will talk to him. St. Thomas High School, which is a neighboring village near Mapusa, they'll be involved. So every fest we try and have something original. And one of the very famous singers of God today, and he's world famous really in Konkani, his name is Olaf, O-L-U-V. He has specially composed a song on Nashnyache. So the song will be making its debut at this festival. So we want people to come and see him because he's a really interesting performer. Followed by a street play by Vidya Prabodhini School from Purulim. So it's good news that so many schools are going to be involved. Another famous dish that comes out of Nashnyache is amir. Especially if you're in Kepe and Pemna in the villages in the olden days, we used to have this drink called amir. So that will be basically demonstrated of how to make amir. Then, not forgetting food. All our festivals have food. We'll be having amazing food at the fest. All our usual stuff, goenche, sheep, kodi, nuste, all that will be served at the venue. We'll have a Bolkacho Ghazali with Sakishwar, I think. Yes, with Pallavi Shetty. Is she here? Yes, young Pallavi is here. She'll be doing some stuff. Then we have the agriculture department itself having a skit. So there's so much happening. There'll be songs by, I see Aditi will be singing, Dheeraj Pranav will be singing, Santosh Hargonkar, so many people. Plus we're going to have a grafting workshop to do some grafting as well, you know. If we need to say things in future, we have to learn grafting. There'll be dances, so there'll be so many things happening. We start at 11 o'clock on time as usual. Besides this, there's going to be so many stalls. The stalls will be selling millets. Don't forget, there'll be millet flour for sale, millet foods, sweets. And we will, you know, we basically are hoping people will come, will meet, and talk to each other about recipes of the future. A lot of elderly people will be coming, so we want you all to interact with them. So all in all, I'm really looking forward to this festival. The venue is beautiful, and I've got amazing people helping us. So we thank the Department of Agriculture for inviting us for the day.
Thank you, Marius Bob. Yesterday only we celebrated International Women's Day, but it is just not a day's work that women does. Women, without women, no activity succeeds, and that we have to accept. Here too, women are in forefront, and also to tell us about content of this festival, we have Dr. Gwen Gomes, who will tell us that part, because especially when we talk of agriculture, women works in field, and after that food comes, produce comes, Nashnyache for instance. Cooking part also, women plays a huge role. So that is why women is very important in this festival, like all festivals of Marius Park. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Prakashpa. Yes, so the festivals have empowered differently abled communities. Marius Fernandez has had 70 festivals so far and has empowered countless of women across the state. And these women are the driving force behind every festival. I have attended so many festivals and curated some of the festivals. I have seen it's the women who have been the driving force of the festivals. They are the ones who, from the kitchen, they will be cooking, and they are the ones who will be in the forefront. They are the ones who choreograph dances. They have various programs. For the Nashnyache Fest, we have women who will be putting up stalls. They will be putting up performances. We have the officer, who is Mrs. Sampati. Thank you very much to Mrs. Sampati, who is a woman again and motivates everyone else to make a success. So this year being the year of the millet, and this is the grain which is a superfood and very important, and it is the woman who brings this millet right from the gardens or the fields on the table. I would like to invite everyone to come and participate in this festival, Nashnyache Fest, which will be held on the 12th of March. Thank you very much.
Now I will tell you that Marius' fests are for all. Having said that, all include all marginalized sections of society, including persons with disabilities. It is very important that these persons should be part of all our activities, and they are part of Marius' festival. Moment he goes for selecting a place for festival, he will ring me up and say it is accessible, toilets are accessible or not accessible. Then we start working with organizers. Here also we are trying to see that the place at the moment we have seen that it is accessible. Some toilets will be seen that they are accessible toilets. And also very important aspect is that this is a month internationally it is celebrated as awareness month for blood related disabilities. Blood related disabilities are also now, some of them have been included officially in the Rights of Persons with Disability Act. For instance, hemophilia, then there is thalassemia, then there is sickle cell. Hemophilia means many of you journalists who cover these disability events, you know that when there is a cut to us, so non-disabled person, clotting takes place by evening of the day and you are fine. But with persons with hemophilia, blood continues to bleeding starts. It can start bleeding anyway because the clotting factor either is less or it is missing. So these factors they need, so they are given externally. If they are not given in proper time, then what happens is they fall to blood disorder. It is falling in that category, and bleeding creates problems for them. Then they go into orthopedic disabilities. Similar situation also for other like thalassemia. Many kids in our GMC, we have a ward, pediatric ward, where in Goa we have around 60 patients of hemophilia. We have around 90 people with thalassemia. What happens is hemoglobin is less, so they need blood infusion all the time, regularly. Third is sickle cell. Again, similar problem. Their red blood cells contour into sickle cell kind of shape. So they don't function. They go on reducing. So what we have to do is this awareness of blood disorders we have to generate. So at this festival, at Maliasis initiative, we disability people, agriculture department has agreed to give stalls where they will come. For example, Hemophilia Society Panji chapter, they are putting a stall where this awareness will be generated. They will be selling millets. What happens is millets very important for their diet, for non-disabled people also, and for disability people all the more. Diet is very, very important. Iron and other contents of our food, they are very important. So they themselves will be selling some millets. So, and they will talk to people, make them aware about how these disorders take place and what should be the steps taken, how food content is important. So all these aspects will be there. So please, I request all of you, do, and media, our media has been always part of these festivals, and you generate a lot of awareness. Without you, this awareness cannot be generated among the common people. So we invite you media, we invite all people through you for Sunday's Nashnyache Fest. I thank director and all other persons here, and I thank media. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, we are open to.
If you have participate in the farmers.
No, so this is the first ever fest, yeah, and it's being held at the agriculture department. The moment we have sent invites to everybody available all over Goa, and not only farmers now, we need children, we need parents, we need grandparents, we need everybody to come on the table here. And farmers are one aspect of it. The other aspect is we need to know the recipes, of millets. So we need as many people to come for the fest. But as of now, the invite has gone to every sector in every part of Goa. So we are expecting quite a few people to turn up on the day.
Master, when you return, loss of place.
Venue will be Government Agriculture Farm, dular, Mapusa, near Goa Football Association football ground asa thing. Goa Football Association ground. Government Agriculture Farm, dular, Mapusa will be the venue starting from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m.